Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aggy and today we're going to be making these simple delicious naan breads, and I'm going to be frying some of them with a little bit of oil and some I'm just going to show you how you can do it without using any oil. So these are some of the ingredients that you're going to need for the naan bread. You're going to need 2 cups of wheat flour, half a teaspoon of salt. You'll need 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of instant yeast, 1.5 tablespoon of cooking oil, 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt, 1 cup of warm water, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. In a clean bowl, you're going to add your wheat flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, yeast. And then you're just gonna mix everything up. And then you're gonna add your plain yogurt, and then you're just gonna mix everything up again. And then you're gonna add your cooking oil, and then you're just gonna mix everything up again. And then you're gonna add the warm water bit by bit as you mix with your hands. The next step is to transfer the dough on a clean surface and continue kneading. And then you're going to knead your dough for about 5 to 10 minutes. So as you knead, when you feel that your dough is a little bit sticky, you're going to add a little bit of flour, just a little bit to make the dough stop being sticky. When you're done kneading, get a clean bowl and put a little bit of oil as I'm doing in the video and just rub it around. This is to prevent the dough from sticking when it rises. And then you're going to transfer the dough into a clean bowl and continue rubbing with a little bit of oil. When you're done doing that, you're going to cover your dough to rest for probably an hour. So after an hour, you'll notice that your dough has doubled in size, and this is exactly what you want. You can see that your yeast has grown, judging by the look on the dough. You can see that it has a little bit of pores. The next thing is to take a little bit of dusting flour and put it on the surface that you're going to put your dough, and then you're going to knead for about 2 minutes, and then you're going to divide your dough into different portions. So for the size of my dough, I'm gonna divide the dough into 6 parts, and if your dough is a little bit bigger, you can do 8 or 10. This just depends with the amount of dough that you have. So after that, I'm gonna make them into small balls. I'm just gonna roll them with my hands and make small balls out of them. This is just to make them really easy to roll into small circles. And the next step is to roll up your dough balls into small circular shapes as I'm doing in the video. You don't want them too thick or too thin, and I think this just depends on how you want your naan bread to be. Some people prefer the thicker ones, but I prefer the medium size, which is not too thick or not too thin. So the next step is to heat up your pan, and then you're going to put your rollouts on your pan. So I'm going to be making 2 types of naan breads, and the first I'm not going to be using any oil, and the second I'll be using oil. I just wanted you to be able to see how the different types of naan bread looks like, and this will enable you to decide on which one you want to make, the one with oil or the other one without oil, but personally I prefer the ones with oil. So you're going to use your hands to keep rotating your naan breads until you find that the other side has turned brown, and then you're going to flip it over until that other side has turned brown, and then your naans are ready. So this is our second naan bread, and this I'm going to use just a little bit of cooking oil, and I just wanted you to be able to see the difference. So I'm just gonna keep rotating with my hands until it has turned brown, and then I'll apply a little bit of oil on each side and just make sure that they're all nicely browned. So as you can see, our naan breads are ready and they're super soft and super delicious. I hope that you're going to try out this recipe, and kindly let me know in the comment section when you try, and I'd like to know your outcome. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly do subscribe, because you want to be referring to this video anytime you want to make naan breads. And also share with your friends, and also just like the video in case you enjoyed